PSG are playing so well, they've got so many options. Chelsea are a young team, a young developing team. This could get quite messy on Sunday.
How important is it that your players are willing to suffer on Sunday, because there will be long times in the game where you do not have the ball?
I will say that.
Exploiting that space again. Now what a trick from Palmer! Super! The finish is almost a carbon copy. Work needed in that regard. Palmer, Gian Pedro, it's three, and Chelsea are running away with the FIFA Club World Cup final and a statement victory to re-establish Chelsea back amongst the elite. They have made it a blue day in New Jersey.
My friends, we have some massive stories and update to get through today. 5 big Chelsea update we have to go through today. We're going to be touching on Roberto Veiga is expected to leave Chelsea this summer, and we're going to be touching on Chelsea and Aston Villa, and we're going to be touching on Nicola Jackson to Manchester United is going to happen, and Rodrigo of Real Madrid. So guys, you know what to do. Smash that like button. Let me know in the comment down below what are your thoughts, and I want to thank every single one of you who've been subscribing to the channel. We are on the road to 4K. Let's do it before the end of the year. Guys, I don't want to waste any of your time. Let's get into it. Let's start by discussing Roberto Veiga, because Roberto Veiga is still expected to leave Chelsea this summer. This has been one of the names, especially from when he left in January, when Enzo Maresca was refusing to play him, and he ended up leaving because he tried to go to the Club World Cup this summer, but Enzo Maresca said no. I don't want to waste any of your time, guys. Let's get straight into it. It says here, man, Roberto Veiga is still expected to leave Chelsea this summer. Permanent move, and the clubs are interested in him is Atletico Madrid. We have Bayern Munich and some of the Premier League clubs. Chelsea want the package fee of £35 million with Roberto Veiga leaving this summer, man. Listen, this is a good move. For me, this is a good plan. What Chelsea have done with Roberto Veiga is very, very, very good, man, because we bought this guy, I think, for only for £14 million. Now we are selling him for 35. We only bought him like a year ago. So Chelsea, I think they're going to continue with this model of buying young players and bring them in development and loan them and bring them back and sell them for more money. I think for me, because if we don't have the big stadium, or we're not making that as much money, like as much revenue, like on a match day, so we're going to have to find a way to make money. And this is one thing I've said, this club has been doing fantastic, man, with Roberto Veiga going on to a loan. And we still have a lot of outgoing players this summer. I'm still expecting Raheem Sterling, Ben Chilwell, Axel Disasi, Kani Chukwuemeka. So many names still have to leave this summer. And for me, Roberto Veiga, I'm not gonna lose my sleep if he leaves this summer. And I know some of the Chelsea fans really like this guy. Listen, if he stays, I have no problem, but I don't really think he's that mobile. I don't think he's really made to be in this Maresca system, and this is what Maresca was not even playing him, because Maresca, remember, Maresca wants to keep Badia Shield. Why doesn't he want to keep Roberto Veiga? Because I've heard that he has a disciplinary issue, because this is why Maresca was not even playing him. He has a bad attitude, and this is why Maresca, they don't even want to play him. I don't know how you guys feel about Roberto Veiga. Do you think Chelsea should keep him in summer? Let us know in the comment down below. Your latest news on Xavi Simons, because it's looking like it's heating up, and it's looking like he's going to be coming to Chelsea this summer. What's the point? I don't know. We can just rather keep Chris Nkunku. But let's go through what Fabrizio Romano said. He says, listen, man, Xavi Simons prefer a move to the Premier League over joining Bayern Munich. This is what I told you guys yesterday, man. He's going to go to Chelsea, and I think Chelsea is the likely club to sign him, because his agent is the same agent as Moses Casero, Nani Madueke, and you know he's a super agent, man. He's a really, really super agent. And the Blues are interested in signing him, because his agent is going to be meeting Chelsea next week to see if they can sign Xavi Simons, man. How you guys feel about Xavi Simons? I explained everything on this player yesterday. I said, listen, he's a good player. I like him. I like how he play. But what's the point? We rather keep Chris Nkunku, because I know what Chris Nkunku can offer me. And it's starting to look like Chris Nkunku is starting to get to life. He's starting to come back. The Nkunku we remember, man. Remember the Nkunku where we signed from Leipzig, the player we were expecting to get. I think for me, we're starting to get that guy, and I think he's starting to defend and all this stuff. But I don't know how you guys feel about him. Do you think Xavi Simons will be a right move for Chelsea? He can score goals. He's been getting really good numbers into that attacking midfielder. You can see his season from his first season to his second season, all the way like he was at PSV and he scored about 30 goals contribution, and then he went to Leipzig into the Bundesliga. He has had like a 20 GNA back to back into the season. But listen, I'll take him. But if the club really prefer not to sign him, I have no problem. If Chris Van Kunku decide to stay at Chelsea, I think it's the right move because he's already been in the Premier League, and Xavi Simons still have to come into the Premier League, and he has to adapt into the Premier League. I don't know how I feel about that. If we have to bring another project player, for me, I'd rather bring the players who already been here, who already had the Premier League, who already have the experience. And Enzo Maresca likes Chris Van Kunku. This is why Chris Van Kunku did not leave in January, and João Felix had to leave, and Roberto Veiga, because Maresca prefers him, and Maresca really trusts him. And I think Chris Van Kunku, bro, he has no discipline issue. I think for me, for what happened to him at Chelsea, he could already moved, but I have never had anything him on like on social media, or he complains, all this stuff. So I think for me, Chris Van Kunku, really, he's a good player, and he's good working with other people, and that's why Enzo Maresca likes him as well. So guys, I don't want to waste any of your time. I don't want to waste so much time on Xavi Simons. Let's get to the next one. This is what Wesley Fofana said to Nani Madueke. This is what he sent him a message, and he said, "See you on the field. Protect your ankles. We are enemies now. All the best." All the best. Yes, I like this energy, man. As the Chelsea fan, this is what I want to hear from my players. I don't want my players to send him good luck. Oh, thank for yourself. Thank you. Bro, I want to say we are enemies. Arsenal and Chelsea, we are not friends. And our players, I don't want them to be friends. When they're on the field, it's enemies. And Wesley Fofana understands that, man. Because you can see every time Wesley Fofana plays against Tottenham, Arsenal, bro, is a different energy. Even Moses Casero, Enzo Fernandez. This is the kind of players I want to see, man. And now, Madueke, we're going to see you this season, bro. He's not going to finish. And we're coming to the Emirates, and we're going to wipe you. I'm pretty sure this season Chelsea is going to win at the Emirates, and I have no doubt about it, man. This season, I want to say this right now. Chelsea is going to finish above Arsenal this season. I don't see any way and shape or perform Chelsea does not win this season against Arsenal at their ground, or even at Stamford Bridge. How you guys feel about it, man? How you guys feel about Wesley Fofana sending a message to Nani Madueke? Do you think he did the right thing? Do you think this is what you want to see your players at Chelsea doing, man? Because for me, I love it. And how you guys feel about it, let me know. And now let's touch on Nicolas Jackson to Manchester United. I already told some Manchester United fans that this is going to happen. Nicolas Jackson is going to be a Manchester United player by the end of this window. It's going to happen. And if he does not go to Manchester United, I see him going to Aston Villa. And I would love for him to go to Aston Villa than going to Manchester United, because Manchester United is a very toxic placement. And I think for me at Aston Villa, he would really thrive into that Unai Emery's team. And Unai Emery was one of the players who was one of the of the manager who got the best out of Nicolas Jackson. And for him going to Unai Emery, I think it will really gonna be fantastic for Nicolas Jackson. But now let's discuss the article. It said Chelsea have informed Manchester United on Nicolas Jackson's situation, but Manchester United are still monitoring the situation of the striker, because they're not sure if they're gonna buy him or not. But I don't think it's the best thing for Manchester United to buy him, Nicolas Jackson, because Nicolas Jackson is not a finished product. He's not that finished product, so he needs to develop. He needs to go to a place where he has to develop, somewhere he has no pressure. Like Chelsea, Manchester United is too much for him. For me, if I'm really Nicolas Jackson, I will not go to Manchester United. I'll go somewhere else where I'm gonna grow, somewhere I'm gonna need that piece. So Nicolas Jackson, good luck to him. But this was coming from Fabrizio Romano. He reported this. It looks like it's gonna be real. I mean, it looks like the move is happening. And one thing today I saw was Nicolas Jackson followed Manchester United on Instagram, bro. Do you think what I'm thinking? Nicolas Jackson is going to Manchester United. And guys, don't expect too much on Nicolas Jackson, man. But hey, if he leaves, if he does not leave, I'm not gonna cry over that. Guys, let's talk to the next news. Alright, another news I want to talk about is Chelsea and Aston Villa. As it says here, man, the report came from another newspaper saying like UEFA won Chelsea and Aston Villa on the swap deals of the players. Remember, guys, last season where we sold Ian Marston to Aston Villa and we had to buy this Kellerman kid who been playing like an under 21, but he's been injured majority of the time. But maybe he have not seen the first team. But UEFA say like there's like some shady deals in this, and like they're gonna be watching closely Chelsea for the upcoming future. Listen, the PSR moves, man, I have no problem with this, man. Chelsea, I don't think we are worried about this, and UEFA, many clubs do this, and many clubs, this is not illegal. This is not illegal. Chelsea can do it and Aston Villa can do it. This is why we did not get any fine for this. If you think we got Fofana, if you got fined for this, is not. So I'm not really worried about this. I don't know how you guys feel about this, man. Do you think Chelsea will be in trouble in upcoming future for selling players and all this? Listen, inflation market is been happening, man. Us selling our players to Strasbourg is been increasing the value. So I don't know how you guys feel about this, man. For me, I don't want to waste any of the time on this one, bro. But now, let's get to the next news. If Chelsea get found guilty, not guilty, it's okay, man. But I'm not really worried about the UEFA move with Chelsea and Aston Villa. Listen to me. Aston Villa have some PSR issue, and Chelsea, we don't have any of those stuff. The latest news on Rodrigo from Real Madrid, and this is the news that I want to hear, man. It looks like Rodrigo now is ready to leave Real Madrid, and this is what happened. Rodrigo is now ready to leave Real Madrid because he's not sure about his future, and he loves the club. But as I have seen this season under Xavi Simons, I don't know how I'll say his name, is looking like he's not gonna prefer him. He's not gonna be playing him this season, man. And Rodrigo, for me, if he was smart, he will leave and go and get minutes somewhere else. And for me, Fabrizio Romano reporting this news is looking like he now considering his future to leave Real Madrid, and I think Barcelona as well, they're interested in signing him. When I heard about the Barcelona one, I was laughing because I don't understand, because Barcelona buying a player from Real Madrid, I have not really seen that many players go from there to there. But if it happens, hey, it will be crazy, man, because the Los Blancos and like in Barcelona really don't work like that, man. It says this, man. Barcelona are interested in signing Rodrigo from Real Madrid as well as Rashford. As Rashford we already get, and here we go to Barcelona. I have never expected for him to be the guy going to Barcelona, because now they're desperate. He's gonna be going on loan, and as it says, man, I don't know if the Brazilian will be going there because he loves Real Madrid so much, man. He loves Real Madrid. And how you guys feel about it? Do you think Rodrigo is gonna be going to Barcelona this summer? But I don't want to waste any of your time, man. Now let's talk about the last news, man. I want to talk about this, man. The achievement our club we have really achieved through the Roman and before. Chelsea have won 36 major trophies. In Europe, we conquer Europe. Look at this. We have Club World Cup, the first of them all. The new format, we have one already. We are the first. And we have the old format. Now it's called the Continental. And then we have 2 Champions League. We have 2 Europa. And we have 1 Conference League. We have 2 Super Cups. That is how many international trophies we can say Europa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 European trophies. Or we can say 9 European trophies and 1, or we can say 8 European trophies and 2 intercontinental. Chelsea with 6 league titles, man. We have 2. How do you call these ones? How do you call these ones? I don't know how you call this one. I don't know. I think they are UEFA. Okay, they are UEFA trophies, man. They are old UEFA trophies. I guess I can say 12. Chelsea, man, you're so excited, man. And we have so many FA Cups, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 FA Cups, man. 5 Carabao Cups and 4 Community Shield. And I don't know, these ones, we won them back into the full member cup. I don't know those ones, but I don't care. Guys, how you feel about everything, man? Let me know in the comment down below. What are your thoughts on all the latest Chelsea news? And I'll be going live stream very soon. Make sure you guys are there, and take care of yourself, and God bless you. If you have reached all this far, man, Thank you, the real one, and take care of yourself, and God bless you.